On this episode, we're heading out the back of Maryborough, through the state forest to Childers. We're going to cut across to the Burrum coast and see what we can find.
Getting by. Got a heavy load. It's trying to break my mind. Can you tell me what you see? Maybe help me up this wall that's been blocking me. Hey, hey.
G'day everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Explore Life. On this episode, we're heading out the back of Maryborough, through the state forest to Childers. We're going to cut across to the Burrum coast and see what we can find. I've brought along Lane from Trackabout Campers and Simon from Custom Off-Road. Let's get into it. Well, we're about 50 metres into the track. It looks like we could be in for a bit of a fun little drive up to Childers. Let's see what else it's got to throw at us.
Thanks for the swim.
Well, this was supposed to be a little shortcut just to back through up into Childers, but
Saved a bit of time. Track, but
so far good fun. Might slow us down a little bit.
I'm thinking of taking half the mud home with me now.
Let's see what else we can find.
Awesome. Let's get it.
Come on! Yeah!
Where are you actually taking us, mate?
Alright, so the shortcut is turned out to be a bit of a long cut, but we've gone a grand total of about 2k. We've got to somehow manage to get all the way through the state forest up to Childers and then cut across over to Burrum.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we'll do Burrum another weekend.
Happy to look around a bit more, mate.
Alright, let's see how we go. Come through here. Stand on her. Get up. Well, we're almost at the swimming holes, and what you don't know is Simon and his big mouth has managed to lose a bet on the way here. So he has to take a dip at the first swimming hole we come across, no matter how cold it might be. Well, this is her, Simon.
We made it.
This is your swimming hole. How good's that?
No, I was born short.
No, who's climbing up there? Alright, so we've just pulled up at the Wongi or Wongi, however you pronounce it, swimming hole. We couldn't quite reach the rope swing, so we've gone for the next best thing. Let's see if Simon can put his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, mate. That sounds like a him problem, though.
Yeah, mate, I reckon we might just enjoy this.
Cheers.
Yeah! So things don't always go to plan when you're out here exploring new places. And I'll throw my hand up, I may have got the boys a little bit lost out here this time. Hey lads, I've just found a pretty prime campsite on our left here. Do we just pull the pin here or do we keep trying to push to this winery?
Got 2 bottles of red between 4 people.
Was that stay the night or what?
I've happy as, mate, whatever goes.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys, the unplanned trips are always the best. We didn't quite make it out to the beach, but what a campsite.
Oh, it's so good to be warm and dry now. After the earlier, dude.
What'd you do?
Oh, well, I had to go have a bath in the creek.
World Belly Pop Championship, eh?
Sometimes I talk too much and get myself in trouble.
Yeah, you're asking for that one, I think.
Well, with a bit of luck, tomorrow morning we'll actually get out to the beach and see what Queensland National Park's got to offer. Well, she was a little bit fresh last night, but we had a roaring fire going, which was good. So this morning we're going to take off, see if we can't get over to Queensland National Park and hopefully go for a run along the beach. Alright, well, I might have got us a little bit lost yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I've mapped a way out this morning, so let's see how we go. Lads, I've just had a quick look on Google Maps. If we turn right, that takes us to Queensland, or if we go left, we're only about 18 minutes from the Bundy factory. You want to go out to the beach, or should we grab a quick bite to eat?
Mate, I'm starving and my left indicator's already on.
Mate, I've never seen the Bundy factory. I've always wanted to go, so I'm in.
Happy days. Here it is, the infamous Bundaberg Rum factory. Time for a sneaky drink. It wasn't easy to get the boys out of the Bundy Rum factory, but I've convinced them that we can have a couple of cold beers on the boat if they hurry up and get back on the road. Well, it's about time. We finally made it into the Queensland National Park. We're just about to head down to the beach access. We're going to knock a little bit of air out of the tyres, probably just 25 to start with, and see what it's like.
Fairing down, I use these Storm tire deflators. I've got mine set at 18 psi, but most of the time I do it to a minute and a half, and that gets me about 25. Perfect.
I'm barely getting by. Got a heavy load that's trying to break my mind. Can you tell me what you see? Maybe help me up this wall.
Alright, fellas, got my fishing shirt on, good to go.
Mate, the boat's full.
Really? Every day.
I tell you what, it doesn't get too much better than this. We've pulled out onto an absolutely cracking beach. The water is like glass. I reckon it's time to get this boat in the water.
I'm feeling like a ghost on the inside. There's an emptiness. Oh, can you tell me what you know? Calm my brain.
What a magical spot. We've gone for a quick whip around in the tinny. Unfortunately, we've come up empty-handed, so it looks like we better go and find a camp for the night.
Getting closer every day. Won't stop believing till I see myself where I need to be. This voice inside is my only guide. Gonna make sure I'm heard.
Welcome to the first ever Explore Cooking Series. Nah, I'm just kidding. Brekkies up, lads, get into her. Well, unfortunately, we have to leave Palm Beach. We'll be sad to go, but we're going to drive down to Woodgate and see what that beach has to offer. I tell you what, it doesn't matter how many times you do it, there's something really special about pulling out onto a beach that you've never been to before and going for an explore. One of them. One of the last two. So close. We were just about off Woodgate Beach, but looks like I'm going to have to chuck a Yui and go and give me mate Lane a hand. Well, we've just come out of the back of Burrum Point. We took the National Park dirt road all the way out. We've spent about the last hour taking every little offshoot we could, trying to find a way down onto the river. Looks like we found one. It's not ideal. It is muddy as buggery. So much to Lane's disgust, we're going to throw the tinny in, go for a rip up the river and see what we can find. That'll do, mate. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little episode of Bush to Beach. We went from the Wongi State Forest and did all the Burrum coast. We've had a hell of a time. Till next time, get out and enjoy the Explore life. Let's go, boys.